Hi everyone, it's Chris speaking. Welcome or welcome back. So today I am 1 year on T and 2 months post-op periareolar top surgery. That is a mouthful. So I'm going to go through all the changes that have happened over the last year, and I'm just going to go head to toe like most people do, but we're going to think right back to pre-T to now. So starting with the hairline, um, I haven't really noticed a lot of hair falling out. The hairline has moved back a little bit, so now it is a little bit more square than it was before, particularly in like the widow peaks area, but I haven't noticed too much. It has gotten a little bit thinner up the top, but again, it's not too bad at the moment, but we'll see where the next couple of years take us in terms of that. Coming down to the eyebrows, they have gotten thicker. I've definitely noticed that I have to pluck my monobrow area a lot more than I did previously, and also they tend to grow up the sides, so it looks just like I've got a weird sort of one situation connecting to my hairline, so maybe that's where the widow's peaks are going. They're just trying to connect up. A lot of people talk about their nose getting bigger. I haven't noticed it. My nose is quite big anyway, so I don't know. I fear for my nose getting bigger, but that remains to be seen. In terms of my facial structure, my jawline has sort of started squaring out, but I haven't noticed too much of a difference. If you look back on the photos, and I will pop some photos towards the end of this video up, there is a difference between pre-T and now. It's sort of, my face got quite fat when it was retaining water weight, and then it sort of started to move into itself. I don't know if that's necessarily finished yet, but it has changed a little bit in terms of shape. My neck has gotten thicker. I don't have an apple that is visible, which is annoying. I will continue to wait for that to come in forever. I can feel it. It's there. It wasn't there before, but it's there. It just hasn't made itself known to the rest of the world, so people think I'm nuts when I talk about it. My voice has gotten deeper, and I will be making a separate voice comparison video because there's too much to pop into these two videos to keep it short and succinct. Yeah. Alright, my shoulders have gotten quite broad. Pre-T, I wouldn't say small, I was still pretty broad for a feminine body, but they've definitely popped since taking T. I was working on them a lot pre-T as well, so I was going to the gym particularly to build up this area just to counteract dysphoria, but since T they've gotten quite a bit broader. So I've got my chest. So my chest didn't change too much on hormones alone. I had a very small chest prior to top surgery, and honestly it hasn't changed all that much. From top surgery, they've just sort of, the Dr. Saylor just sort of, I guess, took a little bit of the breast tissue up from the top and then moved the nipples down to a more masculine area and where they now sit. And this is 2 months post-op, so I've still got a little bit of scabbing on this one and some of the swelling is still around, but for the most part this is what my chest is going to look like. Moving down to my sort of waist area and my hips, what's happening there at the moment, you can't really see it. I don't like looking at my hips, I'm sorry for my belly, but the fat has started to come up from the hip area and sit around my belly, so I've got a bit of a gut happening at the moment, but yeah, it's sort of moving up and coming in, and that's only really started to happen over the last couple of months. I've noticed that it's starting to shift. I forgot my facial hair. So probably from about 5 months on T, I could grow a little tuft on my chin, and every time I shaved it off, it took about 8 weeks to come back. This is, I think, 2 weeks of growth now. I shaved it off, and I am having to shave my face sort of twice a week now. So I get hairs coming down on the sideburns, and I get some underneath my jaw, sort of like a chin strap, but it's very patchy and it doesn't connect, so I just shaved that bit off, and then this is the only real bit that grows quickly and doesn't make me look awful. So yeah, so I am getting some across the cheeks, down the sideburns, and a little chin strap, but most of that gets taken off twice a week. Normally every 3 days I start feeling a bit scraggly. Sidebar, I thought I would hate facial hair. I thought I would be really scared and not like any hair that grows on my face, but every new hair was kind of gender affirming, and now I love it. I love the feeling of being unkempt but looking kempt, I guess. Alright, anyway, coming down to my hips, let's just ignore that part of my body completely. My thighs have gotten smaller, I think, and the hair growth has definitely sort of happened from my stomach down. So I was really worried about 6 months on T that I wasn't going to get a uh, full growth of hair on my thighs. I was like, it's not connecting. It's never going to happen. At my 6 month point, my knee hair started to connect to the little bit around the side on the thigh, and that was really exciting. But probably in the last, I guess, 3 months, that hair has come in. The hair on my legs has gotten thicker, as has the hair on my toes. So look forward to that. I do have arse hair, so that wasn't there previously, and now it is. That's pretty much it in terms of physical changes. I made a video about my bottom growth a little while ago. That video was taken at around the 9 months on T. I'm now 1 year on T. I can't say I've noticed a whole lot of growth between 9 and 12 months. It still does the pulsating thing every couple of weeks where it will pulsate. I think it's growing. I don't know what's going on down there. I just sort of let it do its thing. But it has grown. So it's probably grown about, I'd say, half to 3/4 of an inch since starting testosterone. That's it. If there's any changes that I've missed, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I will be doing a voice update separately, and that will probably come out next week or the week after when I get all those clips together in a way that I want to present them. And now I'm just going to shut up and put some photos on the screen to some delightful music, and you can have a look at the transition timeline from pre-T to 3 months on T to 6 months to 9 months and now a year. Alright, if you made it to the end, thanks for watching. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of it, click my face. That's pretty much it. Well, goodbye.